What's up, everybody? It's me, Erica, and we are down here, girl. We are down here, and I want you to. We just made another video. It was just on child support and low birth rates and stuff like that. And I want to. I was giving a special shout out to the child-free women. Shout out to y'all again, girl. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know you stopped by. I was going to jump right into the video, but I have to kind of give it a little time because I want to jump right in like it's a continuation of the last one. And this is a new video, okay? New video. We're two a days. Yesterday I wasn't able to do two because when I got ready to record, the phone was dead. And so I was only able to do my normal one. But yeah, we're trying to do two a days for October. Okay. What was I gonna say? Oh, so like the video, hit the bell notification so that you can get notifications. Make sure you're subscribed because I don't know if they do like sweeps of pages to get rid of bots and stuff, and people get unsubscribed from channels, which is something that they should fix. But that happens every now and again. Some people look down and be like, "Oh, I'm not subscribed." Yeah, because they'll like I've gotten comments like, "Oh, I was trying to, to be in the chat, because I put my chat on 3 days or more. You have to have been subscribed for 3 days or more in order to, you know, chat in the chat box." And some people are like, I can't chat because I wasn't subscribed. They took my subscription, and then when I resubscribed, I gotta wait, your 3 day waiting period. There's a 3 day waiting period. Yeah. I remember one time I had a new subscriber and they were like, "Oh my God, I love you so much." Da, da, da. And then I said something about like it was something about witch stuff or something. And they came back like 2 weeks later and they were like, "You're a devil worshiper." It was something. I was like, it's so funny because when people be like, "Oh my God, I'm new to your channel, I love you," I'll be like, "Girl, you don't love me. Just wait a couple of days. I'm going to say something that's going to fucking chap your hide and you're not going to like me anymore." So hold on the love. Hold on before you start telling me you love me and throwing flowers, bitch, because you might be throwing tomatoes next week. Girl, what the fuck did this bitch just say? Yes, I said it. So hold off on all the love because it does change. That's why it's so funny to be like, "Erica, I love you, but girl, you don't love me. You don't love me. You don't love me." Girl, that's why I take that shit with a grain of salt. "Oh my God, I love you. Oh my God." No, you're just experiencing a little confirmation bias, right? I said something that resonates with you that you're like, "Oh my God, I haven't heard anybody else say that before. Oh my God, I feel like that." I might, in 2 weeks, I might say something and you're going to be like, "Let me rewind. What did she say? Let me rewind that." Yeah. So shout out to the new subscribers. You might love me today. I'm gonna get on your nerves sooner or later. Sooner or later. Okay. Oh, let me connect to my Wi-Fi. I'm tripping. All right. So let's see. Let's see what we have. Wait, hold on a second. Let's see what we got going on. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's go to the blogs and see what's happening. All right. Let's see.
Atlanta man who went viral on TikTok for veneer transformations is now in the Fulton County Jail. Good evening. I'm George Estevez in for Justin Farmer.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Linda Stouffer. Authorities say the man is not a dentist and never has been, and they say he's been putting patients at risk. In a Channel 2 Action News exclusive, consumer investigator Justin Gray is live in Northeast Atlanta after going along with investigators who raided the business. Justin.
Yeah, these are the 8 felony criminal warrants. Investigators still there at this hour. They called this Operation Toothache, and a deputy district attorney figured out what was going on here by seeing a viral TikTok. Investigators raided what looks like a high-end dental practice in Northeast Atlanta. Check out social media. You see the specialty of A-List Smiles Atlanta, veneers. It does look reputable, it does look professional, and that's part of the scam. To his 157,000 Instagram followers, an Atlanta man who went viral on Brandon Dillard promoted himself as Atlanta's top veneer specialist and trainer. But he's not showing off that expensive smile in this booking photo on 8 felony charges, including practicing dentistry and medicine without a license and theft by deception. Is Brandon Dillard a dentist? Brandon Dillard is not a dentist. He's never been a dentist. And as much as he may want to play one on Instagram, he is not one. Fulton County District Attorney Fonnie Willis tells me only licensed dentists can do this kind of work in Georgia. But Dillard has been operating here for years in plain sight.
If you went to this and you thought it was a dental office and you looked at the equipment, it appears to be legitimate. But that's what the best fraudsters do, is they do everything they can to make themselves look legitimate. And in this case, this is an illegitimate operation. The problem is the consequences are to one's health.
Brandon Dillard also showed off his veneer training course on social media, where for $6,000 he taught people followers Brandon Dillard promote from around the country to be a veneer specialist. But there is no such thing legally as a veneer specialist or tech in Georgia.
They were enticing people to come in to take these classes so that you could get rich too, but you were getting rich doing something that's completely illegal.
Patients showing up here expecting to have dental work instead found police. They say that people don't have a license and they're just arresting them all. You a blood clot. Where my money at? What you talking about? D.A. Willis says patients are not only the victims of monetary fraud, but their health is at risk here too.
We have had dentists not just locally, but from outside of the state also come and report that they were concerned about their patients who had received services at this location and the long-term effects of damages.
And the district attorney's office wants to hear from both patients and students of Brandon Dillard. D.A. Willis tells me right now they don't consider those people who were given their technique from around the country. Dr. Mauricio Soto.
And welcome to our 2-day veneer class.
I'm back outside. Nigga that made me mad. Nigga that made me mad again. Okay, why? I'm a Southside bitch to the grave. I'm a red bitch to the tomb. $1 million combo.
What is he doing to their mouths? You could literally die. You can get an infection in your mouth, and that can be a wrap for your entire life. It's not worth it. It really isn't worth it. But it's really sad because dental work is not cheap. So they figure out a way to go find something that's more affordable, but the person doesn't have a license. And so you're not protected if he does something and fucks your fucking mouth up, can fuck your bite up, everything. But people want to have a nice smile. People want to have a nice smile, but like dental work is not cheap. Like I feel like it's in line with plastic surgery. I truly, but like I feel like it's like they like right in line with each other. Who be advising y'all to advertise your criminal activities? Oh wow. All y'all saying it looks good until it doesn't. Know the science behind why your teeth are set up. Now you got TMJ. Ask Winter. Oh my God, he did my teeth. I ain't had no issues. Free Brandon. He had me consult with a licensed dentist first, which I did. Not to mention, I signed a whole disclaimer acknowledging he wasn't a dentist. So I'm confused. Who is this girl? And for those people in the comments talking about his work looks better than actual licensed dentists, the key word is look. And I am sure this man did not do anything with I'm sure that man did not do anything with a lot of the oral issues that I'm sure those people face. There are abscesses in a lot of people's mouth and they're still getting veneers. There are people that walk around with halitosis and people are still getting veneers. Ugh. There are people that are walking around with cavities up and bad hygiene and still getting veneers. Yep. I've been hearing people, they will put veneers over your rotten ass teeth have not fixed your teeth, and now you're it's just you're being pain. You ever had a fucking cavity, or feeling like your tooth, like, like you have a cavity? If you don't get that shit, it's gonna just eat your fucking tooth away. And can you imagine that being underneath something doing that? Girl, Winter told y'all. She did. She told y'all her bite is fucked up. Her teeth look crazy. They look fluorescent. A dentist will lighten your teeth, but I've heard from several dentists, and all y'all be telling me I have a nice smile. I tell my dentist all the time. She says, Dr. Patel, shout out to Dr. Patel. She says your teeth shouldn't be whiter than the whites of your eyes. Otherwise, it looks fluorescent. Can you imagine if my teeth were whiter than that? They would be bright. They would be super bright, and it would look crazy. And you can always tell, it's like, why do y'all? And it's so weird because not too many actors do it, because teeth have character. So you can't have your teeth looking the same all the time. I don't know. It looks weird. Like I feel like your natural teeth add character. Shout out to people who have gotten veneers. You have to have a dentist say, hey, you should get veneers. I would rather a dentist say, hey, you should get veneers, and I'm going to refer you to a surgeon, and then we're going to do the veneers. Like, that is, it should not be you going to a veneer. There's no such thing as a veneer specialist. And this motherfucker is putting fucking fluorescent paint on your teeth. Like, what's going on? You letting this motherfucker shave your teeth down? Is there anesthesia? Like, what is going on? I don't know. Y'all, what do y'all think about that? Do any of y'all have veneers? And how did you go to I know you went to the dentist. I know you did it right. I know you ain't crazy. Just get a license. Why not go get licensed? Why not go to school? All the money you're making, take a break and then go to school and be like, okay, I got all this money. Now I'm going to actually go get my DDS and do my thing. I don't understand why y'all do that. You can kill somebody, dude. Like, for real. I'm surprised the people who have gone to him don't have health issues. Maybe he knows everything he's supposed to do, but you need a license to do it, sir. Because there's no who's governing you? Nobody. You just putting your hands in people's mouth? No. These comments are crazy as hell. There's a reason it can take up to 14 years of studying and training to become a licensed doctor. Many forms of medicine involve extensive training. Y'all keep running to these bootleg people, and then when all else fail, run to real doctors expecting miracles. I hope people he exterminated or experimented on have no long-term health issues. Dr. Trevor J. Thomas he said in the comments, Atlanta, I'm coming. I guess he's a dentist. Everybody that took his course certificate is not valid now. Learning how to do veneers in 2 days is diabolical. One thing about Rolly, she gonna find a table and get on it, right, with no anesthesia or nothing. I just know a licensed dentist snitched on him. He should. If I was a licensed dentist and I found out that somebody was doing work unlicensed, I am reporting them.
And I'm gonna go to the car and dial 911 because you're going to jail, bitch.
What the fuck? Why wouldn't you? You call it snitching. Oh, when I tell you I get so sick and tired of that shit. He needs to be told on. Somebody does need to snitch on him. He could kill somebody. I'm not going to hold you. His work looked good. Meanwhile, and the unlicensed beauticians are charging $475 for quick weaves, and we have come already washed and blow dried. Jail them. Somebody got denied service or something because he was on a roll. Welcome to our two-day veneer class. Is nasty work. I'm sorry, but his work is too fire. Let him out of jail and make him go to dentistry school. You a blood clot liar. Where my money at? That's what the lady in the parking lot said. Not y'all comparing putting hair on head to teeth in mouth. I've had enough for the internet. No, but you need a license to do hair. To work on somebody's body, you need a license. Even massage therapists need to go get licensed. Like the hair, the eyes, the ears, everything. If you putting your hands on somebody else's body, you need a license to do it. Next story. So y'all be careful. Y'all be careful. Let's see what else the neighborhood talker got going on.
I sponsor the blog. Let me tell you something.
I'm not, I refuse. Halle Bailey quietly removes pictures from DDG from Instagram after he announced their split. DDG confirms split with Halle Bailey. Halle and I have decided to go our separate ways. Okay, he says this. So let's let's preface this with DDG is dumb goofy, is a immature internet content creating troll. So take this with a grain of salt. This can mean that she has a single coming out about a breakup song or something. It could mean anything. He's a troll. He is a troll. He's a troll. He's very immature. I mean, this is what we said. We said it, right? One thing a Virgo's gonna tell you, bitch, is I told you so. But also say that we hate to say, I told you so. We all said it. It's not a big deal. We know what it is. Nobody is, it's predictable. It's all predictable. Nobody is predicting something that is unseen, and we haven't seen a pattern of behavior before in these people. The baby is adorable. And y'all throwing cookies at him for having the baby all over the internet, laughing, smiling, making memes, and all the thing. I know the baby wants to go back into private citizenship. Please do so for little Halo. Okay? We got a GoFundMe for little Halo to be put back into private citizenship. He is tired. But DDG has come out and said, dear friends and supporters, after much reflection and heartfelt conversations, Halle and I have decided to go our separate ways. This decision was not easy, but we believe it is the best path forward for both of us. I cherish the time we've spent together and the love we've shared. Despite the changes in our relationship, our love for each other remains deep and true. We are still best friends and adore each other. As we focus on our individual journeys and our roles as co-parents, we cherish the bond we've built and the beautiful moments we've shared. As we navigate this transition, we ask for your support and understanding. Your understanding and support. Thank you for your love and encouragement. Dumb goofy with a heart emoji. Halle Bailey quietly removes pictures of DDG from Instagram after he announced they split. Here are the comments. I hate how he made her a baby mama. It's like he did that to hold her back or something. She messed up her career for a son, man. Ruby Rose tried to warn her. Very demure, very discreet, very much over DDG. He always was trying to embarrass her. I hope she make eat every word he says. Actually, she never had pictures. Avid Halle fan. She deleted them during The Little Mermaid when people were talking shit. She did have a photo of them during the Renaissance tour in a carousel. It seems as though a lot of relationship ends after the baby comes. It's giving they had a simple agreement and he went overboard to prove a point, and now she's really over it. If this is a stunt of any kind, lame on both parts. Halle, what you want us to do? I'm putting my bathing suit on right now. He should have let Usher put that cherry in her mouth then. Baby daddy doing press release on Breakup is absolutely wild. Anyways, welcome back to the light, niece. He must don't like girls. Aw, Halle. Halle is beautifully talented. She will bounce back. I hope she doesn't turn messy because that's what people are hoping for. What was the final straw? I'm blaming Usher and that damn cherry. You was too fine, too good, and girl, your career is everything. Let him roam. You are going to get finer. She deleted him weeks ago. No announcement needed. The Usher effect strikes again. Right? Didn't what's the name? What's his name? That stupid ass nigga that Kiki Palmer is with. He embarrassed her, publicly humiliated her on the damn internet after a Usher concert or during an Usher concert. Girl, he's too quick to post it. Everything is content for him. All right, well, we'll see how that goes. Girl, what? A woman accusing Diddy of forcing her to participate in freak-offs claims Ja Rule, Busta Rhymes, Al Sharpton, and more attended the parties. Let's read the caption. Neighbors, we previously reported a 46-year-old former go-go dancer is suing Sean Diddy Combs, claiming she was pimped out at his wild freak-off parties back in the early 2000s. Adria English says she was hired in 2004 to dance at Diddy's parties where she rubbed elbows with heavy hitters in the entertainment industry. During a Daily Mail interview, English says she was forced to engage in freak-offs that took place in private rooms separate from the main party. She says many A-list guests were in attendance, including Ja Rule, Busta Rhymes, and even Reverend Al Sharpton. She also claims to have seen Diana Ross and her son Evan, who was underage at the time. English says Diddy was secretly recording these encounters, using them to blackmail celebs. English didn't list who she allegedly was forced to have sex with due to her ongoing lawsuit. She is suing Diddy for sex trafficking and more. If she wins her lawsuit, she plans to launch a nonprofit for sex trafficking victims, using any winnings to repair the wrongs Diddy's allegedly done. Name dropping folks that did nothing to you is crazy. Them being there isn't a crime. Those parties were full of white celebrities. Why don't y'all ever name them? Interesting. They don't give a fuck about your black ass. This is a distraction from what's really going on in the world. What's really going on is people, children, and women are being abused and sex trafficked. That's what's really going on in the world. That's something that needs to be, there needs to be a focus on that. The United States is probably the sex trafficking hub on the globe. So, yeah, that needs to be focused on. You're not going to divert the attention of women and children being abused and forced into sex trafficking, into sex slavery. Notice how they're only calling out the black celebrities. Them whites was in there too. Superhead did say she seen Diddy chasing Ja with a dildo. Yeah, I gotta remember, Bad Boy has been around for so long, and Diddy was that man despite his evil ways. So who didn't go to a white party at this point? That's not to say all those attendants knew what was going on, because we always hear a story about someone getting lost down the corridor and finding a room of people, um, full of people engaging in sexual activities. Honestly, who attended the parties is not important, but who was on Epstein's list? Can we separate the regular party from the criminal shit that was going on? Because we now convicting people for just attending a damn party. Y'all believe anything. This same lady just got dropped by her lawyer because the lawyer basically said she was lying. No, the lawyer said she was not listening to them. She was doing interview. They told her don't do any interviews. So you are not taking the advice of your lawyer. I can't represent you. If you're not going to take my advice, you're not going to listen to me, I can't represent you. Find somebody else to represent you. That's standard. That's fucking standard. So So he forced you inside? Y'all lying now. Let's not pretend these women are thirsty to be around millionaires. All right. All right, let's see what else is happening. Okay, let's see. Okay, so we did Haley Bailey. Oh, let me save this. Boop, 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 boop. DDG and Halle. Okay, let's go down the list. I don't want to hear this, man. I'm done with Diddy for right now. Operation Toothache. Okay, we've done all of that. I think that's it, y'all. John Amos's daughter says doctors reached out to her because her brother KC was withholding his medication and claims his cancer treatments were being ignored as well. He likely died alone without any family. Them sons, they be the ones. You got to watch the sons when the father dies. You got to watch the sons. Some of the daughters you got to watch too, but the sons is what you really got to watch. Girl, I don't even want to get into the John Amos thing, but we can talk about legendary country music star Garth Brooks hit with an SA lawsuit from his former makeup artist for allegedly violently R-ing her to the point that she felt like she would break in half. Ugh. Country music legend Garth Brooks is in deep water after being hit with a lawsuit from a former employee. The unnamed woman that previously worked for Brooks as a hairstylist and makeup artist says she was violently RAPED'd by the star being cornered. After being cornered, she says the rape was so violent that she believed she would break in two. The woman says she was originally working with Brooks's wife, Trisha Yearwood, for years before he hired her personally. In her lawsuit, she says back in May of 2019, Garth took her to LA for a Grammy tribute, presumably for work. Things changed when she realized they were the only two traveling on the private plane. Once they arrived, she noticed there was only one hotel room and he refused to get her a separate one. The woman says Garth then appeared fully nude out of the blue and dragged her to a bed where he assaulted her. The documents obtained by TMZ says she details how Garth held her 5-foot body up by her ankles upside down and repeatedly penetrated her. According to her, he was slamming so hard with his genitals that she felt like she was breaking in half. She says she still completed the job after the assault because she was having trouble financially and needed the assignment. She believes Garth preyed on her due to those finances. She also detailed another 2019 experience at the singer's home. He allegedly got out of the shower and approached her with his erect penis after pointing it at her while nude. He allegedly placed her hands on it and shared that he fantasized about ejaculating on her face while she performed oral sex and wore her glasses. Garth allegedly would touch the woman's breast while getting his hair and makeup done, even though she told him not to. He would masturbate afterwards. Those incidences all happened before the rape. She's suing for damages. Yes, all men. That's all I have to say. And I want to know if all the mammies and the niggas are in the comments because all y'all I like to say is they don't never mention the white guys. They don't never mention the white guys. Let's see what the comments say. So this man SA'd you multiple times and you didn't call 911 because you needed the money. Your responses are no different. The victim, it doesn't matter. That's what I'm telling you. I had to tell some girl in the comments yesterday. They don't give a fuck about your blackness, sweetheart. So it doesn't matter if the men are black, white, who their victims are. It doesn't matter. Their victims are everybody. Everybody. It doesn't matter if he's black, white. You fucking assholes are going to say the same shit to victims. You didn't call 911 because you needed the money. Once again, y'all don't want justice. You don't want to stop other women from being possibly SA'd. Y'all want money. You think y'all want both money and justice? Maybe. Stop acting like every time a woman says that she has been abused or SA'd, it's automatically true. Nothing's going to happen to him. Caucasians don't let accusations with no proof ruin their legends. He will be winning awards and selling out stadiums next year. Like Puffy, like Chris Brown. Chris Brown just sold out in Brazil in hours, an arena. So the correlation that legends and men are their reputations are ruined. A man raping a woman under a system of patriarchy is not ruined. He's not ruined. His legacy is not ruined. They only arrest and cancel black musicians like R. Kelly and Diddy because blacks love ruining their own kind. Make sure y'all expose all of him too now. Names, etc. If we gonna do it across the board. Damn, good luck proving that, sis. Either some other folks need to come forward, and how the fuck, after getting almost split in two, you go about business as usual. Them bills must have been fierce, because after that pounding, I would have gone right to the police station to start the process on the ultimate payday. This sounds fishy to me. I know this is a serious allegation, I know, but I can't get past he held her by her ankles. He was dangling her in the air upside down. That's wild. So we just going to ignore the fact and question of why he even has a makeup artist. Y'all going to drag me for this, but when you got to the plane and saw no one else, red flag. But okay, that's not a terrible one. Room and refuse to get you your own room, and you worked for his wife, another red flag. Somehow ended up in the hotel room with him, all for home to be naked, red flag. All of this happened in 2019, red flag. It's giving they were having an affair. We don't call the police no more, huh? I'm going to type into Google law enforcement and domestic abuse. What profession has the most domestic abuse victims? Police officers. That would be police officers. Studies have found that a minimum of 40% of families of officers has experienced some type of domestic abuse. So the people you think you're going to call for help, when they get there, probably may not help you. I told you that one time, the girl that was a neighbor of mine in a domestic abuse situation. The cops showed up, and then the cops were outside. He was outside with the cops like this, one cop on each side of him, and he was talking. They were just laughing. She's over there distressed. They're laughing at her, and he was like, "Yeah, I need to go in." I was watching it. "Yeah, I need to go in. I need to go get my stuff." They let him back in the house. When he went back in the house, he stole her purse and her cell phone, and then he left. They laughing with him, kikiing with him, buddies. Do you know how defeated a woman has to be to have been in a domestic violence situation and the cops show up and now they're laughing with him? Off with all their heads. So yeah, they can't really call the cops. The people that were doing rape kits and stuff like that, they don't care. They are perpetrators too. They are perpetrators too. What profession has the highest highest rate of domestic violence? This is from the BrowardCriminalLawyer.com. This is a website. Domestic violence within law enforcement. Who watches the watchers? National Sexual Violence Resource Center. On December 29, 2002 in Florida, Cocoa police officer Patrick Kelly was charged with aggravated assault after threatening his girlfriend, also a police officer, with a gun. This wasn't Kelly's first arrest of DV. In 2017, Kelly was charged with a felony DV battery. Kelly admitted to strangling his girlfriend during an argument, but was permitted to remain on the police force after the charges were dropped. In November 2022, New Orleans Police Department officer Rodney Veneer pleaded guilty to S.A.ing a 15-year-old sexual assault victim he met while escorting her to the hospital for a forensic exam. Between May and September of 2020, Veneer repeatedly phoned and texted the victim and made unscheduled visits to her home. In September 2020, Veneer locked the victim in his car and sexually assaulted her again. She went to him for help and he raped her again after she had been raped by somebody else. So what did you say about calling the cops? You want another one? Ray Garcia, a former warden at a federal correctional institution in Dublin, California, was found guilty in December 2022 of 8 counts of sexually abusing incarcerated women. Garcia sexually assaulted at least 3 women, ordered incarcerated women to strip for him, and kept pictures of the women in his phone. The prison's chaplain, James Highhouse, also took part in the rape club. And you were saying, what were you saying about calling the cops? Okay, I just want to make sure. You want another story? Because there's more. Okay, just want to make sure. Let's keep this scumbag name on our timelines like Diddy. How the fuck do y'all feel normal after doing that to someone? Because you're nothing. They don't see your humanity. You're literally a mattress. You're literally like a blow up doll to them. They don't see your humanity. I'm waiting for another wave of consciousness to come again. Like I want it to come quicker for the next group of women. I'm gonna let you know right now, them folks ain't gonna want to hear about hillbilly shit in prison. Go ahead and loosen that throat for some R&B. 2024 came through swinging on everybody. Play if you want. Black men, are y'all happy now? I don't feel like all that needed to be in the title. I don't understand how rich people just have lawsuits, but us brokies would go to jail. Assault equals assault. One night stand equals assault. Flued out equals trafficking. Threesomes, freak off. Woo, I'm going home to Yvette, Jody. About time white folks get some of this in 2024. Y'all gonna learn to leave women alone. You stayed after and still work. They're gonna hold on to consensual relationships, not downplaying anyone's experience. Take them all down, man. I know that's right. Take them all down. Are y'all gonna post him all month? I was coming here to ask if the niggas and the mammies are happy now. That was my comment. Yep, Garth Brooks. So you on the list, bro. Let's see what else. Yeah, Chris Brown sells over 94,000 tickets in 2 hours for his 11/11 tour. So yes, violent men who abuse women rarely are affected by accusations and allegations. Girl. All right, I think that's it for the day. Let's see. Tia Mowry claims she's a better mother to her kids after divorcing Corey Hardrick. Tia Mowry did not hold back in a sit-down interview she did with Hoda, you mean? Hoda and Jenna during the Today Show. It says Honda. The interview she dished about having a new found freedom and how gaining solidarity has made her a better mother and friend. Mallory exclaimed how she'd never really she'd never really been alone her entire life, adding how being a twin is having a built-in partner, and how she went from being with Tamara every day to being in a relationship and getting married. So she didn't really know herself. She admitted, I can already see myself being a better mother and just being present with my friendships. Through therapy, she said, she had to learn that being alone and being lonely are totally different, and how solidarity is not a punishment. She went on to explain how she no longer feels alone because she has a healthy relationship with herself. Exactly. When people say, "Oh, you gonna be a single nigga?" I'm not alone. I'm with myself, motherfucker. What you talking about? And it's a fucking vibe. Crazy as hell, baby. I'll be by myself. I'll be like, it's nothing, girl. And it's lovely because I have a friend who he and I are close, but he's the same way. We like to be by ourselves. He called me, he's out by himself. I'm out by myself. We out by ourselves. We love to be by ourselves. We love our own company. I don't understand people who don't, they don't. I go to the movies by myself. I go out to dinner by myself. I take myself out. I go out. I am not lonely, girl. And then I have friends who are individuals too. They 100%. I don't need to feel nothing up for them. Nothing. They don't need to feel nothing up for me. But if I need it, I know where I need to go to get filled up and restored. If I need that recharging, I know where I can go to get recharged if I need it. But this idea that some people are lonely because they don't have a motherfucking near them 24/7, that shit is dead. It's dead. People are so lonely. Go find you a friend. Girl, if you don't make you go get you a pen pal. Y'all better start writing these niggas in jail. They need pen pals. Go write them in jail. Shit, if you feel so goddamn lonely. Let's see what the comments say. Unpopular opinion. I feel like a lot of women are better mothers when they are single because some men require so much attention and time it takes away from the children. It's a solo journey. Bring your kids with you, but it's a solo journey. I think she's just saying that when you're not happily married, it can impact the children. Now she's happy, that carries over into motherhood and her being the best self for her children. Two-parent households are statistically more stable for children. Let's stop with the single mother promos. She's getting on my nerves. At this point, T, I feel like you're the problem. Just say stuff and then after realize you say it. You want to backtrack and say that it's not what you meant after you ran your mouth too much. How about just hush and focus on your children and whatever career you desire? But do us all a favor and hush. That man don't mention you and he's not blasting y'all business. You are. It's a woman. Y'all are bitter in these comments. As a woman, if your nervous system is not regulated due to stress, we will never show up our best, not even ourselves. Yeah, it's true. It's true. When you are able to focus on yourself, like I said, I can't even imagine like having this needy person. Ugh, girl, I can't do it. And shout out to the women who add their man as their children when they count it. Shout out to y'all. You include your husband and your partner, you include your partner when you count your kids. That's nasty work. I don't know. She rubs me the wrong way. Y'all don't like to hear a woman say she doesn't need a man. Some of y'all literally start malfunctioning. Yeah, you do. I gotta go. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. Don't malfunction. Some people are better. Shout out to the single, no dependent girls. Shout out to the single mothers. Right. Shout out to all the women who put themselves first. Shout out to those who put in their oxygen mask first, so that they can be available to the people who need help. Right, girl. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to everybody. Take care of each other, protect your energy. Let's get down in the comments. Oh, I was watching New York and I was like, are they fighting over shit that happened off camera? I don't even know what the fuck is going on. I feel so fucking lost, girl. I gotta go watch New York again. I gotta go watch it and pay attention. Jessel is so beautiful. I was looking at her like, and the new girl is beautiful too, with the Asian girlfriend. Yeah, that's cute. I'm so glad they got a lesbian couple. I mean, I know Jenna's lesbian, but I'm glad they got a lesbian couple on here. We've been asking for a lesbian couple on Atlanta. All them lesbians down in Atlanta, and y'all don't have a lesbian power couple on fucking Real Housewives of Atlanta. Real Housewives of Atlanta. They, when I tell you, out of sight, out of mind. You know, a nigga you don't see enough. You kind of feel like, I don't really like him like that anymore. I ain't seen him in so long. I don't really fuck with him like that anymore, girl. Out of sight, out of mind. That's where Atlanta is going, girl. By the time they come back, I know 2025 is around the corner, but by the time they come back, people are gonna be looking like, girl, what? A lot of people are, they really getting tired of the people. I know I'm getting tired of it. I don't even know what the fuck is going on. Like, what the fuck are y'all arguing about? What are y'all arguing about? We didn't see none of this last season. So what are y'all arguing about? I gotta go watch it again and pay attention. I'm gonna come down here. I do want to review it. Y'all want me to review it? I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, take care of each other. Protect your energy. Let's get down in the comments. Peace.